Hello and you're welcome back to my channel. If you're an old subscriber, you're welcome back, and if you're new here, please kindly hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every day and you do not want to miss this. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be getting notifications anytime I post videos. Please make sure you watch the video to the end because I'll be sharing some tips at the end of the video. So today we are going to be making samosa and spring roll wrappers. I have the list of ingredients and measurements used in the description box. Check it out to have the measurements. Okay, so the first thing is I'll be adding my salt and corn flour to my 250 grams of flour that I have here. I'm going to mix this, stir this together, then I'm going to add in 1 cup of water. So I'm using 2 cups of water for this recipe, but I'm going to add in the first cup, little by little. Okay, so I'm going to mix this well, and I will add in the second cup as well. So I'll be mixing this little by little. I'll be adding this little by little until I added the 2 cups of water. So I'm going to stir this well together. I'm going to make sure it is well mixed. Then I'm going to pass this through a sieve to remove the lumps, because no matter how you do this, you are going to get lumps in your batter. So you have to remove the lumps by passing it through a sieve. So as you can see, I'm adding this water little by little, so I won't have to go through the stress of breaking the lumps. Okay, so this is after I passed this through a sieve. You can see that there is no more lumps in here. So you want to make sure you have a lump-free batter. So this is the consistency you need. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, with the help of a brush, I'm going to be brushing the batter on my non-stick pan. You have to make sure you are using a non-stick pan for this. I will be making my spring roll wrappers first, so I won't be using all the pan. I won't fill in all the pan. I'll use eye to deduct the size of the spring roll wrappers. So this is the kind of size. I didn't use the pan, didn't fill the pan. So once this starts to puff off, that means it is ready. Then you remove it from the pan. Have your spring roll wrappers. So the next thing I'm going to be making is my samosa wrappers. So I'm going to be cutting my samosa wrappers, so I have to make it very big. So I'll be using the whole pan. I'll be splitting the batter of the whole pan. You want to make this big because I'll be cutting it into strips later. That's why I make sure I use all the length of the pan. So once they start to puff off as well, that means it is ready. Then you remove it from the pan. Once you are using a non-stick pan, this will be very easy to make. So these are the ones I've made earlier. You want to make sure for your samosa wrappers that you are making this, you are filling all the pan. Once this is ready, you remove it. Then I will be making another one. Make sure you fill all your pan for your samosa wrappers. For your spring wrappers, you do not have to fill all the pan. Just use your eye to eyeball the size of the spring roll you want. Because we are not going to be cutting that. For this, I'm going to be cutting it into strips. Once this starts to puff off as well, then it is ready. You have to make sure you are doing this under a very low heat, okay? A very low heat. You can see it's easy to remove. Once it is done, it will be easy to remove, okay? Make sure you are doing this under a low heat. And make sure when you are rubbing your batter on your pan, the pan is a little bit warm. It's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's not cold at all. So I am the different it's in between the both. So you lift up your pan, then you spread the batter on it, then you place it back on your pan. So this is what I have after making this. So this is my samosa wrappers. I'm going to be cutting it as I said earlier. So I'm going to be cutting out the size. So I have something like a rectangular shape and to trim the sides. So I'll be cutting this into 4 strips. I line up like 5 samosa wrappers, and I cut each. I place it on top of each other and I cut it into 4. So I'm removing this. As you can see, this is not sticking together at all. It's easy to remove. So I have in here my samosa wrappers. So that's all. To wrap your spring roll, for my spring roll wrappers, you add in your filling. So this is just flour and water mixture. We are going to be using this to stick the wrappers together. So you want to fold the sides as you have seen here. You fold the edges. After you put the filling, you fold the edge on top of the filling like that. So I'm wrapping my spring roll. Then you fold it once, twice. Then you use your glue. This is a flour and water glue to glue the edges together. So this is this. You can see how smooth this looks. Just follow the steps in the video. Look how amazing the wrappers look. Look how good it looks. And this does not stick together at all. So you fold this once, twice, then you use your glue for the edges, and then you wrap it up. Fold the edges on top of the filling. Fold it once, twice, then use your glue to stick it together. So I'll be taking one of my samosa strips and I'm going to be wrapping this as well. I don't really know how to explain this. Just follow the steps as you've seen in the video. You know, the samosa has a triangular shape. So you have to make sure you get that perfect shape. Right, fold it like that, fold it like that, and fold again. Put in your filling. So I like my samosa wrappers to be more thin than spring roll wrappers. I would like it to be more thinner because you know samosa has a lot of food. We are going to fold it like 5 times or 6 times. So you want to make it a little bit more thinner than your spring roll wrappers, so that you have a crunchy, samosa. So that's how you just fold it. You see, this is more thinner than my spring roll wrappers. Then you are going to use your glue to the edges. Then fold. Please subscribe to my channel. Kindly hit the subscribe button. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.